Helping children overcome the fear of math. Don't let math become a nightmare. Have you ever seen your child frown at the mere mention of math? Or maybe they try to avoid math homework, coming up with every excuse imaginable? If so, congratulations, you're not alone. Many parents face the same struggle. In fact, about 60% of children experience math anxiety. But here's another fact. Math is one of the most important subjects. It not only helps children pass exams but also sharpens their logical thinking and problem-solving skills, abilities they'll need for life. So, how can we help children overcome their fear of math and approach it with confidence? Today, we're going to break this down, explore the root causes, and most importantly, find solutions. Why are kids afraid of math? There are many reasons why children fear math, but they all boil down to three main factors. Overthinking. Kids convince themselves that math is too hard, or I'm not good at math, which leads to a lack of confidence. Lack of motivation. They don't see the relevance of math in real life, so they lose interest. Weak foundation. If they struggle with basic concepts, they quickly feel lost and overwhelmed. These three factors can have a huge impact on a child's psychology, leading to stress and anxiety. If left unchecked, this fear can persist for years, affecting their academic performance and self-esteem. Now, let's dive into each issue and find ways to help. 1. Overthinking. When kids scare themselves. Have you noticed that many children fear math even before they try? They look at a problem and immediately say, "This is too hard. I can't do it." This is a common mindset. According to Professor Joe Boaler, only 3% of children actually have serious difficulties learning math. That means 97% of kids can master math with the right approach. So, what's the problem? It's their own thinking. Imagine this. You're learning to ride a bike, but before even getting on, you keep telling yourself, "I can't do this. I'm going to fall." What happens? You become nervous, lose balance, and yes, you fall. Math works the same way. If children constantly think, "I'm bad at math," their brain automatically shuts down and refuses to engage. How parents can help. Never say, "Math is hard," in front of your child. Instead, say, "Math is like a game. Let's figure it out together." Start with easier problems to build confidence. Remind them that math is a skill, not an innate talent. Just like riding a bike, anyone can learn it with practice. Help your child change their mindset, and you'll see a remarkable difference. 2. Lack of motivation. Math is boring. One major reason kids dislike math is that they don't see its relevance to real life. They don't understand why they need to learn those long equations and abstract numbers. So how do we make math interesting? Show kids that math is everywhere. Try asking them, "Do you want to design buildings?" Right pointing arrow if so. You'll need to calculate area, materials, and proportions. Do you love video games? Right pointing arrow. Game programming involves math, especially geometry and logic. Do you want to be rich? Right pointing arrow. If you want to manage money wisely, you need to understand numbers. Parents can also incorporate math into everyday activities. Play mental math games while shopping. Use fractions while splitting cookies or pizza. Count steps while walking to introduce numbers. Math isn't just in textbooks. It's all around us. Help your child see that. 3. Weak foundation. The biggest fear of all. Do you remember sitting in class, listening to the teacher explain something, and feeling completely lost? It's like hearing a foreign language. Many children fear math simply because they don't understand the basics. When one concept is missing, it creates a domino effect of confusion. For example, if a child doesn't grasp addition and subtraction, multiplication and division will be overwhelming. If they don't understand decimals, percentages will seem impossible. How parents can help. Review fundamental concepts before moving on to advanced topics. Don't rush your child if they're struggling with the basics. Encourage them to ask questions. Make sure they know it's okay to seek help and that there's no shame in not understanding something. Use visual aids and interactive tools. Many apps and videos make math fun and engaging. Most importantly, remind your child that math isn't a punishment. It's a challenge they can conquer. Final thoughts. Turning math into a fun adventure. If your child fears math, don't panic. Remember, 1. Fear of math is more psychological than it is about actual ability. 2. Reassure your child that math is a skill anyone can learn. No one is born a math genius. 3. Make math fun and relevant to real life. 4. Help them strengthen their foundation so they feel more confident. You can start today. Try playing a math game with your child or solving a fun puzzle together. The journey to overcoming math anxiety may take time. But with patience and encouragement, your child will get there. What do you think? Do you have any tips or tricks that have worked for your child? Let us know. This article is not just for parents, it's also a message of encouragement for kids. The little warriors on their math learning journey.